Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, Hook 'em horns.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to Adjacent. Today in the studio, we tried a new studio. Today we have two of our favorite, most dynamic people that we love spending time with. We love watching sports with. We love traveling with. They are just two Texas original people that you're going to hear in their Texas twang and talking about their stories of being in Austin and going to all the little hot spots around Austin, as well as traveling outside of Austin to different destinations. And Shelly, who do we have today?
Kasey, Reed, and Barnabas.
Can't believe it. We love them so much. Way to come all this way to come hang out with us.
They're so much fun.
They are so much fun. I can't get enough of watching their love that they have for one another and their connection. And I love how they connect with their friends, and they're those diehard friends that will do anything for the people in their lives. So it is just such a pleasure to have these two join us today. And what do you want to say, Shelly? Anything else?
God. Well, I'm sorry I didn't say Barnabas Reed, but he's just Barnabas. Like,
yeah,
he's like Prince. He just needs one name, and he's just so much fun. And I got to hang out with them for a little bit yesterday, and he's a good hugger, and she was so excited about sports. And if you follow Kasey Reed on any social media, she put together the cutest little
like a
football,
montage?
a football story, a reel. She did a football reel. With Django's song, and it was so good, and I was so glad that I made a picture and the thing. You made quite a few, but I didn't make it to as many games this year, and so I wasn't in as many pictures. But I was like, and the one that I'm in, I'm with Colt McCoy and his family, and so I was like, I made the cut. I made the cut. I was so excited. And we are hoping,
fingers crossed. Let's manifest it, everybody. Let's
everybody manifest. Yeah. We're hoping that Kasey starts a little sports show with us, because I don't know anybody that knows more about sports than Kasey Reed. She knows, and she has the inside scoop, and she knows who to contact. And so we're hoping that she joins our adjacent family and puts together a little sports show with some of our other friends, or with Jordan's going to be involved. And so manifest that, some goodness, and enjoy their episode. They're so much fun.
Adjacent, very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent.
Hey, y'all. Here we go. Two of our favorites in the house.
Oh, hey. How's it going? Wasn't sure if I was supposed to be talking or not.
You can talk, you can talk, and you can cuss.
We
have the explicit.
We have
tag.
explicit standards.
Okay,
yes.
So no filters, filter for you, Barn.
No filter for me. Okay.
No filter.
All right, we have Barnabas and Kasey Reed in the house. We're so excited. You guys, y'all came far.
I know, all the way from the south side.
Yeah.
You came north of the river.
Side, are you so glad to be back south?
Oh, yeah. Well, born and raised down there. Kasey got me away for about 7 years, but I'm glad to be back and settled in over on Escobosa.
Nice.
They have the best house. They have the best house for sport watching.
They do. It is very comfy, cozy. We love it.
We try.
Yeah, it has everything you need. It's like the cutie moody. It's like the bathroom's right there and the bar's right there and everything's so convenient. And I had the best chili of my life.
That's what I heard. I missed it. I didn't get any of the chili.
And it even had beans in it.
Really?
Yes. I don't go by the rules of Texas chili. I like to put beans in my chili.
Well, I
don't even understand why not.
I think you get to do it your way.
Yeah, it's your house, your rules.
Your house, your rules.
Yeah.
But he, I was like, hey, are there going to be beans in your chili? And he was like, yes. And I was like looking at the chili, and Robert goes, don't say anything about the beans.
That's so funny.
I was like, I already did yesterday.
For those of you or that one listener that's not in Texas, a lot of times the chili does not have beans in it, but I go either way.
Me too. I've never understood what the big deal is.
Who made the rule?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Don't know.
I
What
like
is
to live
all
outside.
in your chili? Because it wasn't just
It was ground meat, spicy sausage, and chuck roast,
Nice.
and beans.
and beans,
Very good.
and tomato. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff
and all
in
the
there.
All the
goodness.
seasonings.
I got a piece of the chuck.
Yeah.
And it was unexpected. And I was like, what is this deliciousness in my mouth?
Well, Shelly and we've talked about this. We're adjacent to cooks. We are not cooks ourselves.
me
We're
too.
heater-uppers.
Me too.
We're
That's my
heater-uppers.
role also in our
Yes.
kitchen.
Nice.
So,
Well done.
yeah, I think that's what you really want. You don't want two cooks in the kitchen because you're just going to
No.
get in the way.
When you don't want to cook.
Yeah, agree.
I mean, I have no
Agree.
desire. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what Mr. Gaddy's is for.
Yes.
Yes, and y'all have a good Mr. Gaddy's, and
We
Mr.
do.
Gaddy's pizza is very hard to find.
We do
We
have
do.
a great. We've got actually two. I can pick it up on the Manchac location, but when you order it for delivery, it comes from William Cannon. But both are good. I
Awesome.
mean, so it's like just depends on do I really want to get up and go?
Yeah.
But-
And, is the Mr. Gaddy still at Manchac in the strip mall?
Yes, that's where I pick it up,
That's-
and that
that-
one's so good.
That's where we used to go after Belichick football games. We'd go to that Mr. Gaddy's.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
And Jody would kiss boys in the parking lot.
No, I didn't. There was one boy that I kissed, but I think it was at Godfather's Pizza
No, it was Mr.
over in Oak
Gaddy's.
Hill for some reason.
No, it was Mr. Gaddy's. And remember, the La Familia wanted to kick your ass for doing it.
Well, it was John Sims. He had beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah,
couldn't
and
resist.
some La Familia girls were like, "I'm going to kick your sister's ass," and I
Well,
was like,
good
"Please
luck.
don't,
You got to catch me.
Please don't.
yeah, you gotta catch me." Okay,
All right. So,
enough about us.
Enough
Let's
about
talk
us.
about y'all.
so let me ask, do y'all ever follow your signs? We ask all of our guests their signs.
I do not.
No
I mean, I know
interest.
that I'm a Capricorn, but I don't know
Capricorn
anything
and you're a
about it.
Libra.
Yeah.
Okay. So Capricorns, let me tell you about yourself.
Okay.
And I was looking at it, I was like, this is so true.
So spot on.
You're hardworking. You're direct. Yes, ma'am. Honest, loyal, persistent, ambitious, sensitive, and practical, and organized. Oh my gosh, this describes you to a T.
To a T.
You
And
must already
listen.
know this, but you're famous Capricorns. Okay.
Do you know this?
Okay. There's Ryan Seacrest, Denzel Washington, Kate Middleton, Michelle Obama, Bradley Cooper, John Legend,
Bradley
Timothy
Cooper.
Chalamet. And guess what? Dolly Parton.
Oh, that's my best.
Is a
That's the
Capricorn.
best one.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is our girl right there,
It was
Dolly
like,
Parton.
who
to a
do you
T.
resonate most
the
with? And
best.
we were like, Dolly.
That's
the best,
yes.
That's a gimme.
We
And
knew
Bradley Cooper, a close second.
He's really cute. He's really cute.
He's a
it.
cutie.
So cute. All right, now Libras. Are you ready? This is so true about you, Barnabas. Fair-minded. You believe in justice and fairness.
Yes.
Yes.
He
Definitely.
is definitely that person that will tell
never
you
worn
if
bottoms.
you've stepped outside of the fairness, which I appreciate.
Yes.
You are sometimes can be indecisive,
Very.
making choices
Very.
because you want balance.
Yeah.
Because if you know the Libra sign, they have a balance scale. You're adaptable and flexible at times. Maybe not. Intellectual, you're curious and you have an analytical mind and you enjoy intellectual pursuits. I believe that. You're very social and you're charming, extremely charming. You're a peacemaker and well-mannered, and you take the role of peacemaking very seriously.
Yeah.
You're a networker. You like to get people together. I believe in that. You're classy.
Classy.
You move your life in a sophisticated way. I do think you're sophisticated. And you have a unique style, fashion, and design. Barnabas has the best hair.
He has the best hair.
He has the best hair.
He has a great fashion sense. And he, like, I think it brings you joy, not to speak on your behalf, but it brings you joy to kind of recommend outfits for Kasey.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, hey, try this on.
Yeah.
And you nail it. Like we've seen outfits that you've chosen. We're like, Barnabas, you kicked ass on that
Great
one.
style. When we were going through COVID together, because this was our group that we all hung out at Shelly's pool.
The Ranch Covidian.
Yes.
And we would go on little trips and things like that with each other. There was a hair competition.
Oh, my
and
lands,
Barnabas
the hair.
won. But Taylor had some great
Your hair
hair.
growing out.
Oh,
You had long hair.
I don't remember a competition. Oh, I guess we were all just growing our hair out. 'cause of
Yeah.
COVID.
Right. It wasn't like a real competition. Just in my mind, I was like, Barnabas
yeah.
winning. But Taylor did well with his hair.
Yeah,
too.
he had a
I look
fro
like a
for
bum.
show.
I look back at those pictures now and I'm just like, oh my gosh. That was the longest I've ever had my hair
Lumberjack.
and my beard.
Well, I loved it. I thought it was a great
I
look.
loved it. It was so good.
Okay, so we have some questions
Whenever
for
he
you.
cuts his hair, is it like you have a new partner? Like
Well, kind of, but it was, when we see these pictures, these old pictures, and when his hair is longer, and I would like it when it's long, but then the beard, we were like, whoa,
what happened?
yeah, what happened? I forgot about that. And then, when he shaves his face, I mean, I'm used to it when he shaves and his face is all shaved, it's like, I'm used to that now too, but other people will be like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh. But his beard grows so fast. I mean, by the end of the day, he's already got like stubble growing again.
Yes.
So
So
it's-
and Barna's the youngest in our group.
Yes.
And so he shaves his face and he looks like he's in college.
Yeah.
It's like he looks like a
Oh my
little
goodness.
baby.
Baby face.
Baby face.
Yeah, it's like, who's
Yes.
that guy?
Yeah.
Who did Kasey bring to lunch today?
But he does have some good hair.
Well,
Yeah.
I think he gets it from his dad, Gary.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Silver
that
fox.
Gary.
Yes. Yep.
Definitely.
So, okay, tell us a little bit about your parents. Kasey, we'll start with you. Tell us about your parents. Who are your parents?
My parents are
Jimmy.
Jimmy Johnson and Phyllis Horn. My dad was, when he lived in Austin, was, kind of the beginning of the tailgating. He started up the tailgating type stuff, at least for football. So all of our friends know my dad from
Yeah.
like sports and stuff. And then he and his wife moved back to Tyler, where my dad was from,
Yes.
a few years ago. And then my mom and her husband, Rusty, they followed suit,
Yes.
like probably a year and a half after that. And the funny thing is they live like a mile and a half away from each other in Tyler.
That's so
just-
crazy.
yeah, so
and
it's
they're
like-
still close.
Oh yeah, they get our families, everybody gets along, so it's easy for me when I go to visit that I can just jump back and forth from house to house.
I hear you. I
It's
love
like
that.
I don't have to like have this like crossing town. Not like Tyler's like
Yeah.
but there's a lot of traffic in Tyler these days.
Yeah.
Well, it's
crazily.
growing.
It's
a
growing, yeah.
busy little
And then my
town.
brother moved up to Lindale, so he's up there to take care of them. So that's good.
That's nice.
yeah,
That's so lovely.
Yeah.
And they are just super kind people. Both of your parents.
yes, I would say that. Yes.
Yeah. You have you had a fun upbringing
Yep.
and
Yep.
grew up in Austin and went to
Reagan High School.
Go Reagan Raiders.
Go Reagan Raiders.
and elementary
Walnut Creek.
and middle school.
Dobie.
Dobie.
Toby.
That's
the
right.
orange and the brown.
Doobie
the
Dobie.
worst.
Yeah.
The worst.
Yep.
They had the worst color
Worst
scheme.
colors. Worst colors.
It was like and
Yeah.
here comes the Doo-Doo Joby team.
Were they brown and orange or
Yeah.
something like that?
Like
Like the
Cleveland Browns.
Browns.
Like the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Basically,
I
yep.
was like, oh, why did they make them wear those cheerleading
Yeah.
outfits?
I don't even. It's kind of funny. I'm looking back, like trying to remember exactly what it looked like. I remember my dad couldn't stand like the way Dobie was constructed. He's like, it's like a prison in here.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of the theme in a lot of schools.
Yeah.
Is that prison mentality.
Yeah,
I think they use the same
square box kind of thing.
contractors.
Yeah, yeah.
They use the same
And
contractors.
materials. So, for those of you that aren't from Austin, Reagan, Johnston, and LBJ were kind of this trifecta of competition over on the east side.
We had the best basketball teams.
And we would just,
And I had the best
So
football.
good.
We had the best football teams.
yeah. Yes, you did.
We had the Shed family.
Yeah,
There was
Yes,
no
yeah.
touching the Sheds.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were incredible.
Yes, we enjoyed that time just watching our teams just
Yeah.
fight it out. And
Oh, I forgot to start the chant
how'd it
for
go?
Barnabas. This was going to be his theme song.
What?
He's got giant feet. He's over 6 feet tall. He can dribble, shoot, and dunk, and
That ain't all.
He loves basketball.
Shelly and Barn have like this
Mutual love.
mutual love of that chant, but also Shelly's not a big basketball player, but Barn loves basketball.
Yeah, and, I do like basketball.
I love basketball.
Shelly likes to interject that. Okay, so Barn, your parents are.
Oh,
Gary and Connie Reed. They're from Arkansas.
Okay.
I'm a first gen. I'm the only one in my family actually born in Austin
Oh.
Born in Texas. You're the only one born in
Oh.
Texas.
and Texas. First generation Texas.
wow.
Mhm.
Lee
Okay.
and Chucky are not
Nope.
Austinites.
I did not know that.
My
Not
sister was
born.
born in Osceola, Arkansas, and Chuck was born in Ponca City, Oklahoma.
Oh, my. He's
Okay.
an Okie.
Okay.
Ouch.
Well,
and then I
love your
came
family.
along 8 years later.
Okay.
So their names are Chuck and Leanne, and then I got the name Barnabas somehow. I'm not sure how that happened, but
It fits you perfectly.
It does. I love your name. It's one of my favorite
That's
things.
actually what when we first met, sitting out in left field,
Yes.
and then we're just kind of that little chit chat, and then he says something about. I was like, "What are your brother and sister's names?" And he said Chuck and Leanne, and I just started laughing. I was like, "Okay, and you're Barnabas?"
Exactly.
I'm like,
So there wasn't a biblical thing going
Yeah, not
on.
until
It
he
just
came
was
along.
like,
Right.
it's like Barnabas.
Yeah.
Do you have a middle name?
Paul.
All right.
And
Paul. Oh.
and Barnabas and Paul in the Bible,
Yeah.
ran around together, so
Like buddies.
they're like little buddies going around encouraging people, I guess.
Oh,
yeah,
I
Barnabas
love
is
that.
he's the disciple, the son of encouragement.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
That.
lovely.
Yes, I love that
Do you
name.
resonate with that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I met Barn when he would sub at Zilker for Katie
Oh, my
Pena.
lands.
And then he would take her room and just write notes on every sticky note and kind of, and then he worked with PE as well for a while.
Yeah.
So, but you grew up in South Austin. What schools did you go to?
I went to Boone I went to Christ Community Christian School from kindergarten to second grade, and then I went to in the third grade moved over to Boone Elementary School,
I know where that is.
and then Covington Middle School,
Oh my gosh.
and then Bowie High School.
Okay, you're a Bowie bulldog
Bulldog.
over there.
Yeah.
And you still hang out with a lot of your friends from Bowie.
Oh yeah. No, me and my friends never really. I've known some of them since elementary school, and then we all just stayed together. Went all the way through Bowie together, and then we even went to Southwest Texas State together.
That's right. That's what Texas State is now. That's what it was, Southwest Texas.
It wasn't Southwest with you, though.
Yes,
Yes,
it was.
my degree says Southwest
Okay.
Texas
Oh,
State.
nice.
I was the
Okay.
last class.
Wow.
2002 or 2003, I think, is when it changed. I could be off on that a little bit, but
Oh.
I was one of the last classes
Wow.
there. Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't have changed it. I
Me
wish they
too.
would have kept it the same.
But
I'm not
and
good with
she had a
change.
lifelong friend too. Casey had a
Yes.
lifer.
Still do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who's your lifelong friend?
Michelle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Michelle Turnip Seed Cole. Yeah. So her
Yeah.
maiden name was Turnip Seed. Everybody
Did
laughs
she go
and
to
doesn't-
elementary with you?
We did not. We met at church.
Okay.
So we met at the same. We went to Our Savior Lutheran, which is far north Austin, and she went to Graham. So Graham was on the other side of 35.
Mhm.
Both of them are on Breaker Lane,
Mhm.
but it was on the
The west
side or east side. I can now I'm getting myself turned
West
around.
side.
On
Yeah.
that
No,
35?
east side. It was
Okay.
on the east side, yeah. Because if you go north, like towards Round Rock, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then yeah. So we met in church, and then once we got to Dobie, she's a year younger than me, so we
Okay.
kind of had like there would be like the intermittent, and then when I got to UT, it was kind of funny because my freshman year in the fall I lived at home and I didn't do anything. I mean, I just was scared to death that I was going to fail. So I mean, it was like I constantly, went to school, studied, and then would just hang out with her. But I can remember like she kind of felt like her senior year at Reagan. Because all of our other group, she hung out with all of our little group.
Yeah.
We were all gone.
Yeah.
So she's like, I had more fun, my junior year with
Yeah.
y'all,
I
kind of thing.
bet.
But we're still, I mean, she's got 3 kids, and I'm the godmother of her oldest daughter, Chelsea. And then Chelsea's expecting a baby.
A
So we're all
baby.
excited.
We're very
Yeah.
excited.
I am telling you, I have so many friends right now where they're having babies. I said this when we interviewed Richie Jennings, that we were saying that that's a healthy herd. We have a healthy herd.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Listen
that.
to this. We interviewed Richie Jennings, who went to elementary school with us, finished up at Bowie. I don't know if you recognize that name,
Don't recognize the name.
but he worked at the Oak Hill YMCA.
That's where I worked.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I'm going to tell you, almost everyone we've interviewed has
Yeah.
worked or had some connection
I-
to the YMCA.
Yeah.
in
Did he
Oak
know
Hill.
Gary?
We're always like, do you know Gary Reed?
I know.
We're always like, do you know Gary
I
Reed?
would imagine.
Yeah. He's a silver
the Y-
fox. Do you know Gary Reed?
He's a legend at the YMCA.
He is.
He's played basketball there since late 80s.
Yeah.
You know?
Incredible. His wife, Christy
he's
Long.
very known.
She worked at the Y, and then he worked at the Y, and so it was like,
So this guy worked at the Oak Hill Y
mhm.
front desk or something? That's where I worked. Front
I
desk.
don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He seemed to be, I think he worked with kids,
Yeah.
the kids at the Y during
Yeah.
their camps
Maybe he did some
and things like
camps,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
But it's
incredible.
crazy.
What a connection. We
What a
were like,
weird
it's like
connection.
the Olive Garden connection.
Oh,
It's
right.
like in the,
Yeah,
in the
and
Y.
as big as Austin seems to people who are just coming here, it's really a small town.
Yeah,
it has a
especially
small
the South
town.
Austin.
Well,
Yeah,
because even
South Austin
then,
for sure.
Robert randomly worked.
Yes.
I mean, he
Robert
there
worked at the Oak Hill
Yeah.
Y
and knew
too.
your
Yeah.
dad
Yeah.
somehow. Or-
It's crazy.
It's a hotbed for
It
hotties.
is. Hotbed for hotties. Leading the way,
dad,
Gary
Barnabas.
Reed.
Yeah, they would drop me off there in the summer, or in this, when I was in school, they just drop me off in the summer, and I played basketball all day.
That
at the
is,
Y.
Oh my
that's the way to go.
gosh.
I
Yeah.
love that. They probably couldn't let you just go wild because you might do wild things. I don't
That's
know.
how I ended up getting a job there, because I was always there anyways.
They were
playing
like, you might as
basketball.
well
Yeah, might
help
as
us
well just.
put these towels away.
Yeah.
So we have a Northeast Austin girl meets a
Yes.
Southwest Austin boy. How did y'all meet?
and left field.
In left
Yeah.
field,
Left field.
another
I s-
place of connection.
I said, Mike Lear. I was with Mike Lear, one of the guys I grew up with, and I was like, and I saw her, and I was like, who is that? And it was just, I had made it a mission. I think I followed her or creeped her out a little, trying to follow her around town, and but I finally wasn't too hard to pull, actually.
No.
He just drops an Apple tag in her bag. It's like, oh, there she goes, I'm going. That is not what you should do in the dating scene.
no,
But
Oh,
it might be a good
but,
idea.
hey, whatever works.
Yep.
We're so glad you're together.
We,
I'm so glad.
Yeah, and then not too long after that, we had our first kiss in the truck.
Oh,
Oh, is
We
it
were-
the same truck
we were
you drive
parking.
now?
No,
no parking.
Just kidding.
I love
Necking
it.
and parking.
Oh, I love parking.
we
That's
like to
fun.
say it was just funny because then he knew a lot of the same people I knew from sport. Like I knew him from our sports stuff, all of our tailgating and partying and stuff. And then he's like, well, I went to school with him. I went to school with that guy. I went to school with that guy. I grew up with that guy, blah, blah, blah. All those guys that live in South Austin. It's like, and I guess the Bowie Austin High crossover intermingling of parties and whatever, how they all know each other.
Lotta Lane, Boston Lane.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I love it. Because when Shelly just had the reunion and it was everybody. It was all LBJ, Johnston, Reagan, Crockett, Bowie, you name it. So they were like, if you went to Aquafest or if you partied at Lotta Lane, you're invited.
Well, it's funny, because when Barnes saw that you took a picture with some guy and he was like, remember that baseball team that won the Little League or whatever? That's his sister. Well, it's just kind of
Kenneth Oddie.
They were their Christy Oddie, who's their youngest sister, is who I went to school with. But her kid was in the World Series. It was kind of fun to watch.
On that Burning team that went real far, that made it all the way to the
so crazy.
Little League World Series, and they were on TV and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it's such a small, crazy world. I was talking to Nimish and Denny, and I was like, yeah, we're going to go down to Bucks for this reunion. And they were like, oh, yeah, I went to school with the owner. And I go, I dated the owner. And they were like, oh, well, I'm friends with the sister. And I was like, the Oddies. And I was like, well, I'm talking about Kenneth.
Yeah. And I think when she said dated, she just remembered back. We would say
parking. We parked.
Or going with. We called it going with.
That's what we did too. Going with.
So it was like a 4-date.
Yeah.
I was too much of a prude for Kenneth Oddie.
That was the way it went back then.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It's like, I'm going to try 3 times and you're out. It's like, okay. Next
up.
So now that you're a South Austiner, which who knew? I mean, you have to agree with me. People that are South Austinites, they have a hard time crossing that river.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
And when they think because I live north of the river, everybody else except for, Cheryl and Kelly, they live south of the river.
I think it goes both ways. It's not just South people not wanting to go north.
Yeah, I agree. Because that, like Sam's Point, that's really far for me.
Yeah, but
that's right around the corner from us now.
Exactly.
That's right around the corner.
But I've gotten used to going that far.
Yeah,
now that we have
Sam's
Uber.
Towns. I was thinking of Sam's.
Yes. Yeah.
That other
You're
place.
thinking of Sam's boat. You're thinking of the one that's all the way up by the domain.
Yeah, Sam's Town.
Right.
We don't go to Sam's Town Point.
We've been like
often.
once since we moved. It's funny, some of the places. It's really funny that when we were living north and we would meet up with his family was always, I felt like they were always like, going to go to that Jack Allen's in Oak Hill.
Yeah.
So, that was a haul, but we would do it. Yeah. And I swear, now that when we moved,
we never go there.
We lived south for over a year and a half, and we never went to the freaking Jack Allen's.
Oh my gosh, hilarious.
And I love Jack Allen.
I know. We are
Maudie's.
We are Maudie's. We are Matt's. Of course, we're Matt's.
Matt's,
but
Maudie's.
we are Maudie's regulars. I mean, that's just
the one in South Austin.
Yeah, that hacienda, the one on
I
Brody.
go to the one on Lake Austin.
We do like that one when I dog sit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we do go to that one every now and again.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like their Mars.
That's where they saw.
That's where we saw Wild Love It.
Oh, right.
Yeah. When we were just randomly, we got lucky and scored, 2 of the 4 seats at the bar, because that bar is like tiny. And so we're just sitting there and watching people come and go through their pickup window. And I'm kind of like, that guy looks vaguely familiar. And then I'm like, I think that's Lyle Lovett, And then the little couple right beside us, same thing. They were both like, and then he just paid for his food, walked off, and then I watched him, and one person stopped him, but he looked really normal.
Yes. I think the thing is, like, Shelly's a cleat chaser or a reformed cleat chaser, but Kasey loves Texas original like greatness. So Lyle love it. And I remember one time we were over at that bar that we all hung out with, that
Tap 24.
Tap 24.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the bathrooms. But in walks Tony Romo, I
Oh,
believe.
yeah.
And, my
Oh,
heart just was like,
Oh yeah,
God.
That is so crazy.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
yeah.
And
Those,
that was
those
fun.
bathrooms weren't fun.
No.
Those bathrooms were.
They were a
That
mess.
show was a show.
Yeah.
That was a show every time.
That
There
was fun. But
There
I
were some
remember
fun times
watching
there.
you.
But yes, I was.
Some great memories.
Yeah. Because Casey's a huge Longhorn and Dallas Cowboy fan.
Yes, I am.
And I know Barn puts up with our Texas Longhorns, but you're definitely a Southwest Texas Bobcat. through and through.
So that's where I went to school. I honestly could care less about the program because they didn't try anything when I was there. They didn't try it. It was just a terrible program.
The sports were not good.
Yeah,
when
the
we were
sports
going
were
there.
not
I went
good.
there for a
Yeah.
little bit and then transferred.
Did y'all
to-
strut?
Shelly
I
was a
didn't.
strutter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I couldn't get in. They said I was too fat.
Oh gosh.
Also, I could not get my high kicks.
Oh,
very
your
high.
high kicks were beautiful.
But anyway, that's all right. That's okay.
Were you on the drill
Right.
team at Johnston?
I
Yeah,
was. I was the captain.
She was the captain.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at me. We're learning stuff now.
I
too.
know. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember Texas State or whatever Southwest. They didn't have a very good sports. Now their baseball is competitive. I got
Yeah,
Wow.
baseball.
Yeah, baseball's
They're
all
all.
right.
I mean,
And their football.
we
They're
follow like
solid.
on the peripheral, especially because
Via-
the Cowans. But their AD, obviously, or no, is it the president? Whoever the new president is trying to really step up.
Yeah,
the game.
this new guy, I can't remember what his name is, but he's definitely bringing some
Energy.
good energy
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Texas State.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go to a game down there.
Well, the Cowans really, they kind of sell it.
They
I'm not
do.
going to lie. They're like season ticket holders.
It's like all their pictures remind me of like a fancy high school.
You know, I like to say it like this, like, John used to travel all the time to Houston. And I would say, John, I feel like you have another family over there. But
Yeah.
it's like complete opposite of our family. Like his wife, her name's like
Judy.
Sylvia or something beautiful, like a beautiful name, not like Jody. And she's like really put together.
She's
She's an executive.
I mean, we spent a
She
lot
knows
of
how to
time on this.
cook. Their
Fake-
kids are athletic.
Yeah. she like her family owns like Heinz.
Yes, like she
she's-
has money, and then he comes home to us.
So it's like, guess what happened today?
I know, another problem to solve. Anyway, but I feel like the Cowans, when they're over in Texas State, I always feel like they have a separate family.
Well,
do.
they do. They
Uh-huh.
must
They do.
because I mean they talk about their tailgate and their group and everything, but we don't know who they
And we
are.
all go like
but-
this. La la la
Yeah,
la la la.
yeah.
He's like, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I barely go back. I haven't been back to San Marcos in a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so big now. It's huge.
I go once a week. Coulter has
Oh.
horseback riding down there,
Oh,
and
okay.
so I'll go and walk around campus. And
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
you
I
get
bet-
your steps
Beautiful.
in there.
Yeah.
I bet the campus has changed.
Oh yeah, it's grown. It's like
lot.
that whole area is just campus now. When I was down there
As a strutter.
as a strutter, we were required to dress and wear heels on campus.
Like during the day? Like
Yes,
walk around?
for classes.
They wanted them to wear
Yeah.
pantyhose.
Yeah,
Ooh,
pantyhose and
gross.
yeah, and heels and walking those heels in heels.
Yeah, those heels
Our
were.
legs look great, man. Those
Yeah.
calves were
Yeah.
on
I wonder if
fire.
what
Yeah.
was the director of the Strutters, had she been a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader? Because that's what they do
That
with them.
sounds
No.
like it. I bet so.
Because that's like rules that they
yeah.
follow. There, if you make, at least it used to, like if you made, you make it as a
Yeah,
or selected as a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, you're not supposed to ever be seen out in public without,
yeah.
full makeup and your hair done and everything.
Hey, that
You
is
know.
the best gift I ever gave you.
Yeah, well, that was
Oh,
Shelly,
that was there.
Shelly
Yeah.
gave Casey a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader costume, and it looked good on her.
Barnabas liked it.
Barn was like, "What is
I
going
know.
on?
And she wore
All
it
my
to,
dreams
she
have
wore
come
it to
true."
Halloween one year, and they sent us a
I
picture.
did.
And holy
looked good.
smokes!
Holy smoke show over there.
Holy moly!
Yes,
Man,
Casey
what
has
a
the
body.
best long legs and body.
yeah.
I'm just like, we're adjacent.
Yeah, we're adjacent to hotness.
Adjacent to hotness, definitely. Okay, so where are your favorite places to go in Austin?
Matt's El Rancho.
Yes, Matt's El Rancho,
Maudie's.
Mm-hmm.
I love to go to
Sports bars.
the sports bars, or I was going to say I just love to go to DKR or Dishwalk Field.
True
Yeah.
that.
And you love going to the Lears.
Oh, yeah, well, sure. Yeah, I'd go over there and have a nice little. That's where we have our annual crawfish boil at their house.
Huge. So fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice big party. But yeah, we have a lot of fun with it. I make the lemonade.
He makes the spiked lemonade,
Spiked
and it's
lemonade.
so good.
Yeah,
So
it seems to
good.
be a hit.
It is a hit.
It is a
yeah.
hit.
The whole event is so much fun.
That's a
Lear's
fun
house
party.
is so perfect for
It
it.
is.
Yeah. And then Denny does the crawfish, right?
Denny
Yeah.
and his brother.
And his
Cody.
brother.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think
and
Denny's
then-
kind of took it over that.
Yeah,
really.
kind of.
Yeah.
Cody's got,
Too
little
much
kid,
going on.
little kid
Yeah.
obligations like
Yeah.
sports, and it depends on his schedule. He shows up,
Yeah.
but Denny takes over the bulk of the.
He does a good job.
He
Yeah.
does a great job.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. And then they
The
have a band.
Band.
Yes.
And who's in the band again? I always
Yeah.
forget.
So they're called the bandoliers,
The Bandoliers.
and it's really taking off into something really cool.
They played in our backyard.
They
Yes.
play in y'all's backyard.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Where was
years
I?
ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when she
Yeah.
was doing the
Sarah.
The
they were doing the
concerts.
concert. They had the
Mhm.
stage.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
There for
yeah,
a
yeah,
while.
Yeah. I don't know if I was at that one. But
They're Mike Lear's brothers and sister-in-law,
Like the Partridge Family.
kind of. Yeah,
Like the Partridge.
yeah, totally. Yeah, we can remember that.
Yeah.
Mark Lear is their lead singer. He does a great job. He's
Yeah.
good. He's good entertainer.
And Sarah has a beautiful voice.
Oh my gosh, Sarah! I
And
can't.
she's sexy.
Very.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, Adam. If you're
They've added their kids.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they're
the fun
cute.
part is that
Yeah.
they've added their kids to the band as they get older, and they
they're
do
really good,
a
too.
fantastic job.
Yeah.
I think it's such a neat idea. And what a great way to connect with your family.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
They have one buddy, Chris York, that joins in occasionally.
York is
That's one of
he
their high
plays the
school buddies.
bass.
Oh, fun.
Uh-huh.
Another one of our high school friends. Yep.
Nice.
And yeah, they just a really talented musical family, except for Mike Lear.
Yeah. he would be
Skipped him.
great. He's such a natural salesperson. He just he could be their producer.
Right up there, just introducing
booker.
them.
He
Introducing
could get
them.
all the gigs.
Yeah.
For sure, like the booker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would interfere with his golf, though. So never mind.
Yeah, no, he dude golfs more than anybody I know.
I think your favorite places to be are when you're with your friends
Yes.
and getting to watch sports.
Yes.
That's a big thing for all of us.
Yeah.
We're huge sports fans. I'm not as big a sports fan as Kasey.
We mostly watch Kasey watch sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how you feel, Barn?
Yeah.
It's like I just want to watch her, and yeah, it's unnerving, and we've talked about this before. It's like, oh,
it's unnerving for me myself
Yeah.
to be myself, but I can't help it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're so excited! Your best friend is moving back to Austin.
Oh, Coach Brown.
Oh, that's right. How are you feeling about that?
Excited for him, but I felt like that's what they would do. They would want to come back to Austin. He's got family here too.
I had a feeling
Grandkids.
too. He really loved it here. His wife designed some houses in our
Yeah.
neighborhood that were gorgeous.
Yeah, she's very talented developer and flipper.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for them. I know that they'll be happy. They'll be glad to be back. I think.
Yay! I hope we see him a lot at Matt's.
Are they going to keep their house in the Carolinas?
Carolina.
I don't know. I would doubt wherever they were in Chapel Hill, but they should still have a place in a place called Grandfather Mountain. It's a
Mhm.
vacation type area.
Yeah.
So I guess they still have that. I don't really know.
Awesome.
I
But
love that. So
We're glad to
Kasey
have
Reed
you back,
was,
Mac. We missed
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
she was one of the personal assistants, would you say?
yeah, I was his
executive assistant to Mac Brown,
Mhm.
and also you were executive assistants to different coaches at UT.
Yes. I had the stellar baseball. I worked for Coach Gus and for Augie, and then moved over to football and worked for Coach Brown, Coach Strong, Tom Herman. So
Yeah, you've done it.
Very
had
exciting.
a had a time.
You did. You did. And you have lots of stories to tell.
Have lots of stories.
Yeah, we're hoping she starts her own podcast and talks about sports.
Just got to have get a little guidance on how to get that started, and then
yeah,
it's
we're
easy.
ready.
me and Katie will roll.
Yeah.
Well, then Barn should have one of
is
just hanging out with
excited.
his guy friends, because I think that would be the best.
Oh
podcast.
yeah, there is
The Pud
what do you
Boys.
call it?
The Pud Boys.
Bud boys.
Yeah, tell us about the Pud Boys, Barn.
Just goofing off in Port A, at Lear's pool. Lear has a home in Port A, so that we go down to frequently, or at least once or twice a year. And we just get a little loose, and somehow Pud Boys, I have no idea where it even came from, but it was just
But just the other day,
really weird stuff.
a lot of the guys were all around each other. Denny, Mark, Barn, even
Lear.
Lear, and then he was talking about how he had gone off to he was in a fishing competition or whatever down there that day,
He was?
and so he was off, doing that,
Yeah.
and he gets back to the house, and the guys
And
are
we were
all-
too far gone for
and
Lear.
they were in the pool.
There's no catching
And
up.
they
Yeah,
were like
there was no
talking about
catching
their
up.
Pud Boys podcast and everything, and Lear just kind of walked in like eyeballs, like, "Whoa, what's going on
what's
here? Like,
happening?
what's happened?"
Oh my gosh, I want you to do it so bad. Now, did you break all of the rules on that giant
Oh,
sign
yeah.
at Lear's house?
Probably so.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yes, that sign cracks
They
me
came
up.
back and told their Pud Boy stories, and I was so excited. I was like, yes, how do we start marketing this? Let's do it.
That'll be an easy
I think
one.
that would have to be a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
That's what we were saying. It was
Yeah.
going to be
Some
Yeah.
video
Just a
of
bunch
them in there.
bunch of puds hanging out in a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'd have special guests, and they were like, we're going to invite like
Somebody swims up. Our special guest here is swimming up to the.
And they had some great ideas for guests. So it was like, oh my
They
gosh, that's
cannonball
hilarious.
in, and then they just float up.
I think the funniest thing is just they just all of a sudden they were like, we just pretty much never got out of the pool. Like, we were in the
We
pool for
didn't.
12 hours. And then,
Didn't even go to the beach.
Oh, I
It's
love
so
it. That's so
fun.
fun. You
It's
need a
so
crew like that. If you don't have a crew like that, you need to get on it,
Yeah.
because having your friends that you can travel with, like we get to go and do little traveling
Yeah.
things all together. I love that. I love when we go
Fun
like to
and-
San Saba. That's a
Yep.
fun
Oh,
place.
and everybody is in the pool for 12 hours. So
oh, yeah.
you know everybody's peeing
For sure.
in the pool.
so you're connected
There's
like blood
yeah,
brothers,
Yeah, we're,
but with urine.
we're also making
I
like
laugh, because you can always, when everybody first gets there, when you're first there, you get out, you go
Yeah.
inside, and then after where that's been 3 hours, and then you realize nobody else is getting out of the pool. I
Yeah.
don't have to get out of the pool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
whatever.
Well, the secrets of Pud Boys needs to be released. So we're
Well,
gonna have to
I have the
release that.
secrets on my phone. I took notes that weekend.
Okay, let's go.
But I cannot find where the heck they are
Oh
on my
my
phone.
gosh.
So.
Well, stay tuned, because we will definitely have
This
to
is-
release
we'll have
and
to go back.
reveal the secrets.
I mean, there was some really raunchy stuff that we can.
Yeah, there's gonna have to
You
be
need to
some
have
editing.
you
but
need to
with
have
explicit.
an episode with those guys.
Oh my
on.
gosh, that would be so much fun. I'm down.
So, Kasey, how did you fall in love with sports? Like, what was your first draw?
I just think that my parents always watched stuff. My parents went to Longhorn games when we were growing up, like when we were little. My dad had season tickets just for, he and my mom. And then they were definitely into NFL, the Dallas Cowboys. So I just have these vague memories. I can remember being, they'd leave us with a babysitter. And back then, in the mid 70s, games weren't on TV, not
Right.
like it is to now
Yeah.
and everything. So we would basically just ask the babysitter, like, when it was getting close to after we knew that he'd be like, your parents are on their way home or whatever, like, or the girl, we're like, if they listen to the radio, like, well, did the Longhorns win? Because we were like, because that means our daddy will be happy if they, they won't be happy,
Yeah.
when they get home. And the same kind of thing I can remember. My first like big Dallas Cowboy memory was it wasn't even that Denver Broncos beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in a playoff game. And my mom is like, yeah, she's yelling, she's all happy. And I was like, well, I thought we liked the Dallas Cowboys. And then she goes, we do, and we can beat them in the Super Bowl. And then it just kind of just kept going. And with baseball, I think I just started, when we'd make the College World Series, my dad would start paying attention because that would make it, it'd be a game or two on ESPN when ESPN first came out and all that stuff. And then I was a freshman in high school, and one spring break, I just kind of like, I'm going to see if the Longhorns are on the radio. And I started listening to it, and then me and Michelle just got hooked, and we started going like all through high school. We would go every weekend to games and stuff. Because again, you either went or you listened to it on the radio.
Yeah.
Right.
And y'all lived pretty close to.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, we lived in North Austin. It wasn't hard to get down to 35.
You didn't have to cross the river.
Didn't cross the river. But with Michelle and I would, back then, Dishwalk Field, you could get, you just buy a general admission ticket and just go in and sit anywhere pretty much. And then if it was a sold out game like the regionals, and we were so into it, we would get down there and like get the GA ticket and stand and wait, and you had to run all the way to the top, like the top 5 rows. But we were in it. In it. So then it just kind of.
I just want to see little pictures of y'all.
I know. I bet they look the same.
No, she had a
perm back
She
then.
had a different style in the early 90s, like
All
some
right,
kind of
calm down.
some kind
Calm
of
down.
weird churchy looking
Not anymore.
She was wearing Laura Ashley.
Pentecostal type stuff.
Stop.
That was the style back then. Don't worry about it.
We all wore dresses.
Yeah.
My other, but
That's
now
so
it's
funny.
just
I mean,
just
who
like
ever
to
thought
watch.
that style was cool back then?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not talking about just you. I'm just talking about like
I
everybody.
know.
did
I
it.
wore
Jody
Laura
had the
Ashley
mall
too,
club.
and then I had my hair like this. It
Oh,
was
I
just
had that
weird.
for sure.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
weird.
I never
We don't
changed the way I dress.
Michelle
That's not true.
Michelle and I were, I think it was at a Christmas affair, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
we were, walking by people's booths or whatever, and we saw one thing, and she goes, "Do you know what that reminds me of?" And I immediately went, "Units."
Units.
Oh, yeah. Our mom made us some units.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mom was
Yeah.
would sew for a little
Fill
bit.
me in on what unit
So
is. I have no
units were
Oh my
idea.
kind of like
gosh.
baggy, just different colored cotton like pants, and these just like flowy,
Solid colors.
solid colors.
Solid
and so you
colors.
mixed and matched, and then you could get a big
Like-
sash.
Yeah,
belt.
which would be like a
Type.
bright yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it, yeah,
It's
I can see
fluorescent.
here.
Google it. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. You would have
Oversized
hated it.
shirt.
Well, sometimes it was off the shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You did show some shoulder
Like
action.
Yeah.
Pat Benatar kind of attire.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
It's
Yes,
probably-
that's a good way to. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
For
and so
sure.
you wore different color tights and a short skirt, and then the loose top, and you could do matching waistband and headband.
Well, I think that sounds a lot better than what I've seen Kasey in.
Oh,
Well,
picture.
we were. I call those
That
prairie
was the
dresses.
fancy. Like I was like, "Mom, I want some units," and she goes, "Well, I can just make that." And then it was like, One sleeve. like, okay,
Well, that's all right.
All
So,
right.
how long have y'all been married?
7.5 years.
7 and a
their
half.
wedding was
Wow, that
so
was-
awesome.
I didn't go.
We've
I
been
couldn't
together
go.
for 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had, from what I heard, because I wasn't able to attend the wedding, had some other commitment.
Y'all had band,
unfortunately.
I think. Y'all had a
Yeah,
band.
we had something
It
with
was-
the kids. Dumb.
No.
Anyway, and
It was like the perfect Southern wedding.
Texas,
Yes.
and they had the Bevo there.
Mhm.
And the
Mhm.
that tree just, y'all's venue
Loved
was
it.
perfect.
I
Yeah.
love that.
It would be fun
It's
for
so
all of us
sweet.
to make a little jaunt down there just to go to that
Yeah.
ice house and hang
That
out
would be
there.
fun. I'm in.
And
Right now?
it's
Let's
just
go.
yeah,
Let's
right now,
go.
yeah.
Okay. Texas,
It's like,
yeehaw.
yeah.
Just joking.
Just kidding.
But-
All right. So we asked this question to our guest. Do you know what a laminated list is or a hall pass?
Well, I got a lot of them.
yeah.
All right. You
Yes.
first, Bart. Who's
Yeah.
on your laminated list?
I mean,
He sees someone every day.
I see. Yeah,
I'm adding her.
I-
You have to really
I
use a
love
lot
beautiful
of laminate.
women. I mean, I just, you know,
I think you
like
appreciate all beauty.
all beauty. Yes.
Yes.
But I'd say maybe I don't know why she's coming in my head right now, but Pamela Anderson, old school.
Oh yeah,
That
well,
kind
now
of,
she's still gorgeous.
Yeah, she is. Who else do I like?
Is Pamela Anderson the one that married the rock?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
Tommy
Yeah,
Lee.
that we
yeah.
watched Tommy Lee. Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
watched that.
Oh,
documentary.
you watched the documentary?
Oh, very
Yes.
sexy.
Sexy
Yeah.
time.
Don't you like Jennifer Aniston?
Who?
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh yes, Jennifer Aniston.
Circa any.
Yeah.
Yummer.
Yeah.
Yes, Jennifer Aniston, definitely. She is one of my favorites for sure.
Yes, she's gorgeous.
She just looks like the girl next door, She's not like you know-
overdone.
Oh yeah, she's not
And
overdone.
she's
It's just like-
funny.
yeah, she
Yeah.
is
On
fun.
top of it,
Very good actress.
I mean,
Talented.
her and
Very
Adam
talented,
Sandler.
yeah.
Maybe we can double date.
And I'll dig up mine from the grave.
She just has I love the way she acts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
It's like she's very talented.
Yes.
I
That's
feel like
great.
you would hang out with her.
And what
For
about
sure.
you, Kasey?
Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of one of those two that like, ooh, he's cute. Ooh,
I know
but,
who hers is.
Oh,
Okay.
Beckham.
well, I do like
Oh,
Beckham.
Oh, yeah.
But that's basically just from that watching that documentary. I was like, oh my gosh. Whoa. But also, probably one of my other super favorites would be Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe.
yeah.
Yes.
he's funny.
I know.
His
And he's like,
audiobooks are
and
hilarious.
that's the only audiobook I've ever listened to. I know y'all like to encourage
Yeah.
it, and I like to read a book.
Right.
Like I like to turn the pages, and even like the whole Kindle and thing. I'm like, no, I need to like.
You need
I
to
need
touch the
paper.
book.
I need to, like-
I like both. I like to touch
Me
the book
too.
too. It's just if I'm having to read a lot of books now, so I have to lean into both.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, and I love an audiobook, especially when it's like an autobiography and they're reading their own story,
Right.
especially Rob Lowe.
You wanna
he
hear
was
their
good.
voice.
Yeah, he was good,
Yeah.
and I learned a lot in that. I mean, I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
What a history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really was. It was kind of very eye opening.
Yeah.
So I do need to listen to the Matthew Perry one, but I think I'm not
Oh,
prepared
it's
for that still.
heartbreaking.
I think that one's going to be really hard for me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
because
He's
I was
very, very
I was-
honest about all of it. He also was madly in love with Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
deeply in love with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
And she was very kind to him.
Yeah.
Okay, but on your hall pass, is it the same as Shelly's that you just want to hang out with them,
I do
or
wanna
is
have
it
sex.
let's get it on?
I don't care.
I'm not really sure. I don't know if at this point of life, I'm gonna let's get it on.
We're just gonna see where the day takes
If
us.
I wanted to just hang out, I would be like, can I would want to go meet Elvis and just be like,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
just-
You want to see him shake and move?
yeah, and just sing and talk and laugh,
Yeah.
That
young
That-
Elvis.
Get the general
crooning
out of there.
voice, just incredible.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But I
think
don't know.
Pamela Anderson, circa whatever, would be
Circa
hard to just
on
hang
the
out with.
beach.
Yeah, I'm imagining
she
that
would
Barnes-
be someone you
Barnes
might
and
have
the,
to get a little
Barnes,
handsy
yeah.
with.
No, I would
She
be.
has a
Getting
book.
it on.
I would be getting it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be tapping.
I hear you.
I would be tapping that ass.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Let's use all the old sayings from Grumpy Old Men. I'd be taking the schooner to the tuna.
I love that. All right, what are 3 things you have mad love for? I think I can name most of them, but things you just love so much.
Well, the Texas Longhorns,
Texas Longhorns.
my family,
Yeah.
Yes.
and Miller Lite.
Me too, sister. This is something we definitely have in common.
Jinxies.
And when our friends are doing like a lot of edibles, we're like, we're good. We're
Yeah,
just
I'm
over
like,
here.
Jody,
We'll trade out like
yeah.
for a little margarita here,
Yeah,
Paloma,
right.
but definitely
Right.
like our main thing is Miller Lite.
Yeah. Yep.
What about you, Barn? That's hilarious.
Family, of course.
Yes.
Casey.
Oh.
What's not to love?
I I don't know.
I think being at Lear's house is one of your mad loves. Being with family,
I don't know.
cooking.
I think being with Chevy.
I was about to say,
Oh,
too. I was about
Chevy,
to,
yeah,
I
dude.
was about to
Oh,
also
yes.
be like,
Yes.
I also need to add in mad love for our dog.
Yeah.
No, yeah, for
Cute.
sure.
Yesterday I saw like y'all snuggling and I was like, oh, Barn looks so happy.
Yeah, she is a lap dog,
Yeah.
big time. And
She's a
she
pocket.
loves my lap.
Yeah.
And she is always in it. Even during the work day, she comes and gets in my lap, and I'm just like working with her in my lap, you know?
I love that. Your companion.
That has to bring you so much peace.
It really does. This is my first dog that I've loved, you know,
Yeah.
like this, for sure.
Oh,
Barnabas loves Big Bend also.
Yes, I know.
He loves
does.
hiking.
I did a little
and
solo trip out there one year.
had an untethered trip.
We just got
Big
back
Bend.
and I got this book and I was telling
Yeah,
Shelly
Barnes
about
wanna
it
read
that
it.
I have to pass it to you after John and Shelly read it, but it's so cute. It's called The Way That I Heard It, and it's by Walter Fulcher, whose name is on the streets in Big Bend near Terlingua. He was a rancher there in the 1900s.
Okay.
Then he was in the military and he served during World War I. During World War II, he set up his own, like he became a commander, like a lieutenant or captain of a group of soldiers that he created and in the Big Bend area.
Texas Rangers.
And he takes stories from Big Bend and tells about why things were named certain things or tall tales and people of the Big Bend region who, you know, some were criminals, some were leaders of the Native American groups or the
Just brought everybody
Mexicans
together.
that live there. And he learned from all of them, but he would take their stories and he wrote these great stories. And I think Barnabas would love it.
Yeah.
But we just got back yesterday and I love Big Bend.
Yeah.
It's
That
such a
area.
unique
Well, yeah,
place.
and I've have good friends from Alpine.
Alpine. We
And
went
that's how
there.
we learned about it and have been there many times, and it's a awesome place.
What'd y'all do?
We went to Alpine and stayed at the Holland Hotel.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh. And then we went over and we rented this ranch that had 2 houses on it. And the kids were going to stay in the bunkhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And Peyton couldn't go.
Oh.
Carolina couldn't go. And so it was John and Cameron and I stayed in the main house. Harry stayed in the bunkhouse, you know. But our view outside of our cabin was the Crystal Mountain right there. Just
Oh,
that's
wow.
cool.
and you could
Yeah.
walk right up to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was beautiful. And we basically went hiking in the national park. We did the Rio Grande, you know, hiked over, got our hands and feet in the Rio Grande. And
Oh,
that
my
was
gosh.
Oh, wow.
so
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
I
That
love
hike is
those
so easy
trails.
too. It's not a hard hike. We did this one hike that took us up into the pines.
Yeah.
It's called the Pine Ridge, I guess it is. And that one was like 1,000-foot climb,
Yeah.
but it was beautiful. It
Did
had
y'all
a,
see any bears?
no, they're out there though.
Yeah.
They're starting to get ready for hibernating, but it's a waterfall that obviously during rainy season
Mhm.
will fill up that whole area, but it was a dried up waterfall that you end up at on the
I love
pine.
it.
But you see all the complete ecosystem change from desert to pines
Oh my gosh, it's so
to
mind-blowing.
cottonwoods. You would see all of that.
So was
but
the ranch like right outside the?
it was like 10 miles outside of Terlingua,
Oh, okay.
like past Studi, not Study, but it looks like Study. Like if you just go Terlingua and then you keep going straight 10 miles. But it was nice and we had a blast.
Did you go to Lajitas?
We drove through
Oh my gosh, I
Lajitas.
love
John and I
Lajitas.
went to Lajitas. We didn't stay there, but because we're not golfers. That's
Uh-huh.
mainly.
That's mainly
you
what you
golf
do there.
there.
Yeah, I have never golfed there, but I've been in the town.
Yes. We went into the town.
I love
and-
Lajitas. They
It's
have an
beautiful.
RV park there now.
Oh,
It's
John would love that.
incredible.
Anyway, but I saw this book and I thought of you. I'm going to pass it to you. It's really short. It's like only 80 pages, but it's
Yeah.
really cute. Fun to read.
Huh.
Anyway, what is your love language? There's 5 love languages:
Oh.
acts of service, quality time, receiving gifts, physical touch, and words of affirmation. How do you give and how do you receive? How do you give love?
How do I give love?
Mhm.
I would say acts of service. what are they again?
Quality time.
I'd say quality time.
Quality time. I try.
I'd definitely QT.
Definitely. Words of affirmation, physical touch, and receiving gifts. I would say acts
Want
of
to
service.
touch the hiney?
I love you, Barnabas.
I know.
Well, I give it by acts of service. And I feel like
And quality
How do you
time.
and
feel
quality
it?
time.
How do you feel?
How do I feel it? Also, I think I like to feel it, the acts of service also, and quality time.
Yeah.
And yeah,
What about you, Barn?
Barnabas.
What about what's the
How
question?
do you give love? Acts of service, quality
love?
time, words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving.
Words of affirmation.
he definitely
Words
loves
of
me all the
affirmation.
time.
Yes.
Yeah,
100.
I tell
Yeah.
Kasey I love her all the time.
Mhm.
You tell all of us. That's
You
so
do.
sweet.
You're so sweet.
You're always ready with a word of encouragement.
And then quality time. You know, I definitely.
How do you receive the love?
How do I receive
What
it?
makes you feel loved?
Taking care of me or acts of service.
Yeah.
Acts of
Yeah.
service.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
A lot of
She
men are
keeps
like
me in
that.
line for sure.
You're a great
Everybody
team.
needs a handler. Barnabas and
We do.
Shelly and I need handlers.
Yeah.
We do. Me and Kasey do make a really good team.
Y'all
We
make
do.
a great team.
Mhm.
You do.
Y'all do.
I love
It's
I love
fun
y'all's
to be
love.
around y'all and see y'all's love together
So do you have any goals coming up that you want to achieve?
for
For
the
new
new year.
year.
What would I told you one the other day. I told you one that I wanted to do in 2025.
Well, you kicked 2024's
Well, I
butt.
thought
Yes, you
wanted to-
did.
You did.
Wanted to get to like 190. Are you talking about that kind of goal?
No. I've lost my weight.
Yeah,
That's-
you're looking fit. A fit bud
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, and I need to get back on the train. Actually, it's been 3 weeks of debauchery,
Debauchery.
and
Oh
I
my
have not
gosh,
been
I
keeping
know.
up. But I'm gonna hit it back in January.
Hit it.
Kasey's
Hit
football.
it. Hit it. Hit it.
Yeah.
That was for
Yeah.
Cheryl. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
She's so
I have goals. No, not really. I
Do you
I
set
just-
resolutions?
No, not really. I just
Kind of
I said something to you the other
you
day.
did.
though.
I can't remember what
I
it was.
can't remember what it was either. God dang it!
I mean, I have like little things of like projects. I was like, and these aren't even big projects. I was out in our front yard and I started that. I was like,
It's just beautiful.
I was like, Barn, I want to like, we've got several, like we've got elephant ears and pots and stuff. And I was like, let's try to get these things all like actually in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to get hibiscus and azaleas
Oh, nice.
in the pots. And it's like, so it'll be more flowery plants. Because I got two that are like doing so good.
Yeah.
I'm like, it'd be awesome if I had more of that going on. And
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, you have a beautiful home and a beautiful
So-
yard.
I like to tinker with the plants.
Yeah, I think that us moving into this house was very good for us,
Yeah, it was. It was
Yeah.
a nice move.
and
for
it was
us.
hard to get Kasey out of the condo.
It was. Well, it's hard. I don't like moving. I didn't move we didn't move
Yeah.
around as, kids. And I mean, Stacy and I, we lived at the Riata apartment complex for 17 years. So that's a little scary. We lived in
That's a long time.
2 different apartments
Yeah.
Wow.
before we finally moved out. But
Yeah. I
That's
think
so funny.
my only, my goal, I was telling John, I said, we need to walk one day a week at least together because we're so busy.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I was like, just one day a week. He goes, let's do it every day. And I said, just one day a week, and then we can grow from there.
Right.
But, you want to have achievable goals.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're just like, I never met any of those goals. Then you just stop setting goals,
Yeah.
which is what happens with me. I'm like, good enough. That's what
You're
I'm
like,
saying.
yeah. I'll try to do like one new
I'm doing weights.
like a
this
few
year.
months ago,
Yeah.
Barn was like, said something about my eyes. I noticed something about my arms. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? And he goes, well, if you would do this, like push, I don't know, this certain exercise on the coffee
Yeah.
table.
Well, he
like
knows because he
that-
worked at the Y.
Right. And I started
That's
doing it.
right.
And then it was like all of a sudden one day, it was like a month or so ago, I like randomly did this and I was like, my gosh. And I like, Barn, come here.
She's been
My
really
bingo
she's been really
cards are gone.
consistent about doing her weights
Yeah,
and
except for
you
this
can
past
and you can
couple weeks.
literally tell. I mean, I'm very proud.
I just
of
She's
you.
a fit bud too.
I just need to.
Hey, are y'all a naked family?
I mean,
am not. He
I
is.
I I don't like walk around the house naked.
Well, no, but
I mean,
in your underwear.
in the bathroom. I mean, I'm like,
So you're not a never nude?
I mean,
No, you would never.
we don't run around the house naked.
When I'm in a good mood, I'll give the helicopter every now and again. You know?
Oh, yeah. And what about a picture to your contractor?
Oh yeah, yes,
Oh yeah, we wanted to. Yes, please
Yeah.
share this story.
Yeah, I'll hit the. Oh God. Oh geez.
Go ahead, Barney.
I don't know if this is going to come
It's just Cheryl.
across right.
She's our only listener.
Oh,
He's already heard it.
there's people listening to this live.
No,
No. Yeah, I was. We were getting our house done. Contractors in and out of our house all day, checking on things, and he texted me one night. He's like, "Hey, dude, I need you to take a picture of your backsplash in your bathroom." Well,
That's my naked place.
I had a few drinks, and I was feeling pretty good, obviously, but fixing to go to bed, but I was naked, and I took a picture of the backsplash, and I sent it to him. I said, "Hey, 4 inches. It looks like it's about 4 inches." Well, two
He was
days
like, that looks like 7 to me.
2 days later, I go back just to kind of check my work on my phone to see what we had talked about, and I saw that picture that I sent him, and I see my dick in the background in the mirror, and it's like, I just sent my fucking dick to this contractor
Have you ever sent a dick pic
and
to your
told him it was
contractor?
4 inches. I mean,
and it was like this massive panic. He's like, because we're laying in bed,
all the
and he goes, "Oh my God, how do I delete? How do I unsend a text?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I go, "Well," and like I said, Eric, 2 days. I go, "Well, you can't unsend that. That's 2 days
That's
ago."
2 days
And then
ago.
And then but there were the 2 days had gone by that I didn't realize that I had done that. So
Yeah.
I've been like high fiving the guy when he's coming through the house, like it's normal.
He's like, hey, good job.
Yeah, but then he started like getting me to talk to his wife and stuff, and I was like, this is kind of weird. Why is he wanting to
It's
talk
like
to my
a
wife?
swinger invite.
Yeah, I felt like he might have I was like, God, I wonder if he was thinking like I did that on purpose,
That's so funny. Oh, Barnabas. I love it.
Before we leave, did you find your Pud Boys list?
I didn't. I cannot.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
we're
don't
going to have
know.
to get you
Revisit
back on
that.
the podcast.
I
just for
know.
that.
I wish
Don't worry.
that I can
Don't worry.
find it.
We'll bring it back.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Any lickable plate?
Oh yes, lickable plate.
You know, I've heard y'all ask that. I don't
like the
know.
best food you've had, and it doesn't have to be
Ever.
an Austin place, but
I like
I mean,
Red
that
Ash.
chili-
Was pretty good.
Oh, red ash.
Red
is
Ash
good.
was
I feel like red ash is like when you walk in, just the smell.
Oh,
You're
I
yeah.
haven't been there. Where is that?
Oh
Downtown.
my gosh,
On,
it's
like,
so good.
4th or 2nd or somewhere
Yeah.
down in there.
That's like-
I got one. The Contillo at I think that's what it's called at Maudie's. It's like
What
a
is it?
enchilada plate,
Okay.
but their enchiladas are just amazing. And when I'm feeling really bad or feeling really like I want to eat something
Like you're gonna
terrible,
splurge, like
I'm
out
gonna
there.
splurge, and I do that, and I take the tortillas and wipe. But I mean, it's
Oh,
just like
all of
you know,
those.
what I mean?
yes.
It's like,
Yeah.
You know what I love about Maudie's is you can get enchiladas and a margarita for breakfast.
Yeah. Or you can get a breakfast taco at night.
Exactly.
That's what I love too. I mean, that's what I've been doing lately. It's
Yeah.
kind of odd. I'm like, I just want a pizza taco, like that'll
Yeah.
do me,
Yes.
Poor day shenanigans.
Oh.
Okay. Good.
Here we go.
Let's go.
4-day shenanigans.
Okay. Let's go.
These are just like things that I took notes of that I thought were funny, and they might not even be funny right now because
That's okay.
we
That's
were in a
okay.
different altered state at that time. But there was somebody said something about put that in your butthole and smoke it.
Let's try to guess who said it. Diddy.
No, Langley.
Langley.
Langley, yeah.
Okay. I love it.
Um,
Langley said, I did put it in so and so's butthole and I smoked it. And you're like, is that true? And he said, no.
It's so funny. Langley.
uh,
What a great guy Langley is.
um,
He's having to edit.
Somehow we started talking about VY would be smoking ribs at this Pud Boy stuff. Pud Pool After Dark, that would be a segment. Pud Light. No. Again, some of this stuff is just
So these
ridiculous.
are like if you were gonna do
This
a
was their
YouTube
marketing plan.
These are their topics.
So these and there's one that
T-shirts
says
for the merch.
pan over. Let's take it to the Pud Pool. Let's take it, and then they would scan over to the Pud Pool and like see what's going on in the pool.
Oh, that's right.
Pud Garage. The Pud Garage. Just stupid stuff.
I love it.
Let's do it. Let's make it.
Pud. We would have a Pud of the week.
Pud of the week.
Just a bunch of Puds hanging out.
Oh,
We're just
that's
going to
so
show
great.
up with a GoPro in the pool.
Oh my gosh, this is just guys like hanging out, being silly.
I love it.
Oh, when are we going back there?
Clearly, this was a guy's trip.
Oh, that was a guy's trip. Girls and guys trips are so different.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Oh my gosh, that is
Yeah,
so
we're not
funny.
boying.
I think Mark just likes to go because he likes to drive the golf carts.
He
around.
does.
He
I
does.
think that's all he cares about doing. I know he so desperately wanted us to stay that
Oh, yeah.
last summer. But
Oh, when
that
there was going to be the
Oh, the
hurricane.
hurricane. But it was like we were driving around and it was like literally everything is shut down. I mean, like, and by the time we were pulling out of town, everything was closed.
Yes.
And even though it didn't hit, I'm like, but still, Mark, we would have run out of stuff, and we weren't going to be able to get anything.
Yeah.
Right. And if it did hit, then you would have been,
Yeah, that was our.
He's
Up the
very
creek.
excited to get back
yeah.
at the beach.
Yes. I
He
think
loves it.
everybody wants to get back.
Yeah.
It's so
Lear
generous of
goes
the
all
Lears.
the time.
Yeah.
It's so generous that they would share the
Yeah.
space with
Mhm.
everybody. It's so kind.
We have a really good time down there. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And the fishing aspect. I actually took Kasey fishing for the first
Yeah,
time.
Yes,
She
that was
caught a
fun.
big one.
And that was fun.
Yeah. She
It
did
is
catch him.
fun.
I just had that
she
one
thought-
moment.
She
Like,
wasn't
we-
scared
when
that
we-
the sharks
Well,
were gonna...
once I made sure that the dolphin were dolphins
Yes.
and not sharks.
Yes.
So
She was
when you get on those flat bottom boats, they sit pretty low to the water.
Yeah.
So we just happened to be going through a bunch of dolphins
Yeah.
we saw that day actually,
Yeah,
and she was just like, very nervous looking, at the beginning, and then she kind of settled into it. But
I was like, those are dolphins, right? Those are not sharks. Those are sharks who are turning around because
Yes.
I'm like,
She has a big fear
She
of
has a
sharks.
big
should-
fear.
we should probably go over the jet ski story and
Oh, yes.
oh Lord, yes. That was when we went to Key West
Nice.
and we were
somehow I thought it was going to be a good idea to take this adventure with her
a
in the
jet ski
in
excursion.
the ocean on a jet ski,
Oh.
and it sucked.
Yeah.
So first,
I'm behind him.
yeah, she's like, how she's
Screaming.
butt to nut kind of
we,
deal.
but
Yeah.
we were there for that Mile Zero Fest. That big kind. That was that first year. So I got in a Turnpike Troubadour's cap. Like the
Nice.
night before, everything. I'm wearing it, and then the minute we take off on the jet ski, it just flew off.
It flew into the ocean,
And
so
I
it was
mad.
gone.
And I was
yeah.
furious
Oh,
because I'm
man.
like, why didn't the guy? Because I heard the guy tell somebody else, you might want to take that off or whatever. And I'm like, why didn't he tell me to take my hat off or whatever?
Right.
So I was already pissed,
Yeah.
really pissed.
So about a mile into the
You
jet
couldn't
ski,
jump or anything. You had to slow it down.
Well, we
he-
were the last one.
They kind of stop you at certain parts of the tour to tell you about things, and whatnot. And he was just telling us about this historical value of something. And then he goes, at the end of his speech, he was like, and we only got 26 more miles to go. And she was like, what the fuck? I hear her in the back of my head. She had already lost her hat.
Oh my gosh. She
So
was like,
she was
I'm
pissed. And so she was pissed the whole time we were
Oh
on
my
this
gosh.
jet
That
ski
is a
tour.
very long time on a jet ski.
But I mean, that damn jet, it was rough out there
Yeah,
in the
we were
ocean.
in
My,
the ocean.
yeah.
my balls were getting smacked up against the seat. Like, I mean, it was
It's
just,
like,
Ouch.
We get off
It's
and
so uncomfortable.
we get off and
You're
our
like,
brother,
I need a cup for
our brother-in-law
Jesse.
Matt Catalano had gone too, but then his wife and then the other couple that were with us, they did not. So then
Yeah, I can't
we
say Lee.
we get off and we meet up with them and they're all like,
they're all giddy.
They've been drinking mimosas all morning and I'm all like you know, like, and they're like, "What's wrong with her?" I'm like, "God," you know, I'm like, "I need a drink now."
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was stressful. We did not enjoy that at all.
Yeah, when I hear jet skis, I'm always like, "No."
Yeah, no,
I mean, I
thank
like
you.
it that we have the story, but
Yeah,
it's,
but
yeah.
been there, done
I mean,
that.
maybe for a short jaunt. I would not do 26 miles on a jet ski. That does
No.
not sound enjoyable.
No,
Does
it
that
was
sound
not.
fun for you?
No.
It was not
No.
fun.
Key West is like a great place to go, but it's a lot different than what I thought.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. There's only one little portion that
Yeah, it's
is
Not very many
beach,
beaches, you
and
know.
and you have to be, you know, a guest in those hotels. So it's not like you just go pitch a, you know,
It's not ocean.
Pit a chair.
It's
yeah.
basically just a street, Duval Street, I think is what it's
Yeah.
called, and it's
and,
like a
and,
sixth
you know,
street.
and
you
cool,
know?
and cool personalities
crazy.
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like
But
I
it's
thought,
fun.
I thought going into the middle of the ocean, Key West, that there would be beaches. I didn't do my research, obviously, but we did go to Aruba, and that was all the
Yeah.
beach you want. That place was
Yeah.
glorious.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have not been to either. I need to go.
Well,
Well,
we hope y'all
guys,
had fun.
did you have fun?
Absolutely,
Well,
it
yeah.
was great.
Right,
Absolutely,
of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
Will you do
Yeah.
some Pud Life and some sports?
Yeah.
and stuff like that?
We hope
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
We hope y'all do y'all sports
I
show.
think, and
We just need a
definitely we
little,
can help
little
you.
training.
Yeah,
A little
easy
training.
peasy.
You guys have been such a gift to us as friends.
so
and we
thankful
feel
for
so
y'all.
blessed to be adjacent to this
I
greatness and this
know.
closeness
Yep.
and just learning from
Yeah.
both of you. And,
Yeah,
you know, I just see our friendship continuing for
Oh,
We're
yeah.
lifers. We're
Lifers.
lifers.
We're lifers.
Yeah.
lifers.
for sure.
Without a doubt.
No, I felt like y'all came into our life I mean, it was just seamless.
It
Yeah.
was.
Like-
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
That's right.
I love it.
I don't even remember like kind of the first time I met y'all though.
I think it was over at the tailgate.
Yeah.
That's when I started.
Yeah, and then
You were too busy staring at
I
this.
saw
to
you.
even remember
I
that.
said, "Who's that creeper?"
Well, then,
over
and
there?"
then-
Yeah, we're like the
No, and
dingleberries.
I can also remember that y'all were doing the fling thing was a
Right.
big deal,
With-
like, you know, and
Spring
everybody
fling.
started going.
Spring fling
We
for
all
Zilker.
started
For
going.
That's
Zilker.
right.
You know, we all
Yeah,
started making
that's
a
what-
point
that
Oh,
of
was
I
our
going.
thing.
guess it was probably the subbing is when I
Subbing,
Yeah.
that's when I
That's
met
how.
you.
That's how for sure.
Yeah.
We're like, who's the hot sub? I was like, hey, where'd this hot sub come from?
I think I would, you know, me when I was at school, I was just like, head down, do your job.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
then
think
it
I
was
even
like
noticed
when I met
people.
him, and then, you know, meet his brother, and then they're friends with Ashley, you know, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
they're sitting
I
there,
know,
and
it's
it was
such a
like
small
all of a sudden
world.
she's like, "Oh, my
I
kids go to
know.
Zilker," and I'm like, "Oh, well, then do you know someone?" You know,
Because Katie
yeah.
Ben,
yeah.
yeah.
And then
Yeah, I
you
thought it
started-
was really cool that y'all were actually friends with Ashley, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And then I have known Ashley since, you know,
Your whole life.
pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
because they were my brother's friends, and you know, I'm 8 years younger than them, so they've been around me for a long time.
Yes.
Ashley has.
I know.
Ashley and family.
Yep. And then having Chuck and Nicole and
Oh yeah.
the whole group, it's just like it keeps adding
I
and
know, so
and
much
Lee
value.
and Matt, and then getting to know your family, and then it's just keeps
Jimmy.
Like you said, South Austin is a very small town.
it is.
And I'm glad that y'all are part of
Yeah.
my crew.
Yes,
sure.
me
Whenever
too.
we go somewhere, especially in South Austin, Barn always is like scanning the.
I always
to
think
see if he-
I
You're
used
gonna
to
find something.
I
Oh,
used
it's
to
so
I used to
shocking.
meet I used to be in this town and go out. I would see people everywhere,
Yeah.
and then the population has just gotten so big that it's like, and maybe because
we're older.
we're
not-
older,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You're more selective where you're going to go.
Yeah, exactly.
but it
And-
is still funny that we
It's
run
so
into
funny.
people.
Oh yeah,
at, you know,
especially at Matt's. It's like
Mhm.
Matt's and
how
Monty's.
many
Yeah.
people are we going to
Matt's.
see
Yeah.
while we're
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like homecoming.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Well, and
I
if they're
love
not
it.
a friend, they will be a friend.
Yeah.
So,
Give me a second.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been so fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
That was fun.
Texas,
My first
Texas.
podcast.
Yeehaw.
My first podcast in the books.